Morning team, happy Tuesday from me. And he seems to be in a rush this week. Happy Tuesday from Nelson. Avoid this one at your peril. This is another one of those pitfalls that I fell down in life, in health and business. It's something that I want you to avoid, and it's something that it's not optional if we're going to lock in our long-term health and fitness and fix this one piece of a very large puzzle. So that said, bear with me one moment. Morning. Always nice to be nice. We start with the end in mind. I'm getting married in about 5 weeks. And no, I'm not going to talk about don't do that. But I'm getting married in 5 weeks. It's an objective, clear, time-bound goal, right? It's something that's going to happen. The amount of things that are required to be in place for that day is phenomenal. I'm involved in practically none of it, but you know what I mean, right? It's clear. Now, there is something called Parkinson's law, which is the adage that work expands to fill the time that we allocate for it. Consider when you're at school and you've got a deadline, some piece of homework that needs to be handed in on a Monday. There you are, Sunday night, cramming away, getting it finished. Or perhaps you're like, I need to clean my room. All right, maybe there's a little bit of positive procrastination. Regardless, push all that to one side. Let's look at the truth. Let's separate the data from the drama, and let's check in with what actually works. There is a book called Predictably Irrational, which is about behavioral economics. It's got an amazing, colourful cover. Very, very, very useful. And in that book, he gave an example. I'll give it you quickly. He gave an example of 3 different groups of university students. One of them was in complete control of when they handed in their homework at the end of a semester. For as long as it was in at the end, up to them. Another one was given a degree they could pick, but they had to hold themselves to their own goals. And the other one was like, no, this is the way it is. You've got to jump through that loop and then jump through that loop. Now, and again, second book recommendation, Paradoxes of Choice by Barry Schwartz. That one's a bit crap, but he does talk about the overwhelm we get when we've got too many options, too many choices, we don't know what to do. I mentioned that yesterday, but let's get back into this. Predictably irrational. The people that got the best results, they enjoyed the process. They achieved their goals. It was when the goal was objective, it was clear, it was time bound. A bit like the wedding, all right? I've been with them for 12 years, Talk about procrastination. Gee whiz, I'm an expert in procrastination. I do hope that's helped. Predictably Irrational is a fantastic book. If you want to lock in your goals, have a time-bound, objective, non-negotiable goal that you can then move towards. Like, you're like a fish, right? You're like, I've got no choice but to do the things that you really want to do. Yeah, it's powerful. And, full disclosure, it works. You know me. As long as it works, I'm in. Speak to you tomorrow. Try that again.